Holiday travel can feel like stepping into a gladiator ring, but without the cheering crowd or the fancy armor. Instead, you're armed with a crammed suitcase and that one essential snack you're hoping TSA doesn't confiscate. But here's the secret. It doesn't have to be chaos. This year, I'm going to show you how to breeze through airports, dodge those dreaded fees, and pack smart so you can focus on what matters, enjoying time with friends and family. Welcome back to Empower Your Journey, the channel that's all about turning travel into an art form and keeping your wallet intact. If you're tired of the airport shuffle and ready to upgrade your travel game, hit that subscribe button and stick around until the end, where I reveal the ultimate hack for avoiding baggage fees without smuggling snacks in your pockets. First, ditch the rolling suitcase and go for a 30-liter travel backpack. Why? Because it's compact, fits in overhead bins, and keeps your hands free for that critical airport latte. Plus, it's a lifesaver for those of us who value the ability to dart through the airport like it's an obstacle course. Let me tell you a story. A guy in front of me once had a suitcase so big it could have been housing a circus act. He pushed, pulled, and ultimately started to wrestle with it to get it to fit in the overhead compartment. Meanwhile, I walked by with my backpack and stashed it above my seat with one swift motion. The best part? He ended up having to gate-check his monster suitcase and wore the expression of someone whose dreams had just been dashed. Lesson? Keep it simple, keep it compact, and save yourself the grief. A neck pillow that's not just for neck support? Now we're talking. Choose one that zips open and use it as extra storage for lightweight clothing like socks and t-shirts. This tip is especially useful when you've got just a little bit more to pack, but don't want to cross that carry-on weight limit. One day, I was sitting next to a guy who looked at my neck pillow with raised eyebrows as I casually pulled out a fresh t-shirt mid-flight. His eyes widened like he'd just witnessed an illusionist pull a rabbit from a hat. The cherry on top? He later asked if I'd bought it online. Pro tip, you don't just pack like a pro, you also get to look like a magician. Packing cubes are the unsung heroes of travel. Roll your clothes tight, pack them into these cubes, and voila! You've got an organized, compact bundle that fits snugly in your bag. It's like playing Tetris, but without that annoying theme music playing in your head. I remember once traveling with a friend who scoffed at my packing cubes, saying, "Those look like a gimmick." Fast forward to us arriving at our destination. I was out exploring the city within 10 minutes while she was in the hotel room, trying to untangle a ball of clothes that resembled spaghetti more than wardrobe. The moral? Don't be the spaghetti person. Next, layers, layers, and more layers. Packing a variety of lightweight items that can be layered means you're ready for any temperature, from the Arctic blast of airplane air conditioning to the warm sun outside your destination. Ever seen someone dressed for 2 seasons at once? On a flight last winter, there was a passenger with a tank top under a parka and a wool scarf. She was prepared for all possibilities. The real kicker was when she peeled off the parka mid-flight and used it as a blanket. Efficiency at its finest, and a reminder that layers are your friend. Here's another great tip. Say hello to the capsule wardrobe, your ticket to packing light and still looking chic. The trick is to choose neutral and versatile pieces that mix and match seamlessly, giving you endless outfit combinations from just a few essentials. I once watched a traveler with a bright orange blazer that made him look like a traffic cone. It matched nothing, stood out in every photo, and, worst of all, took up half his luggage. Meanwhile, I was cycling through my neutral capsule wardrobe, fooling everyone into thinking I was changing outfits daily. The lesson? Keep it subtle, keep it versatile. Then, we have these long flights. Long-haul flights can feel longer than listening to your friend's just one more story at a party. Bring items that keep you cozy, like a blanket scarf that can double as a pillow or a cozy wrap, socks that keep your feet warm, and a sleep mask to block out that one person who always insists on keeping their window open. One time, I sat next to a guy who kept rolling his head back like it was on a swivel because he didn't have a neck pillow. Meanwhile, I was tucked in my blanket scarf, sleep mask on, living my best life in seat 32B. I woke up refreshed. He woke up with a crick in his neck and an expression that could curdle milk. Pro tip, pack for comfort and own your in-flight bliss. Packing toiletries can feel like a Jenga puzzle, especially if you're trying to squeeze in that full-size shampoo. The trick? Travel-sized containers in a clear pouch. Not only do they fit easily into your bag, but they also make security checks a breeze. I once watched someone pull out a full-size bottle of shampoo at security, only for the TSA officer to shake their head like a disappointed parent. The traveler's look of despair as they threw it in the bin? Heartbreaking. But there I was, gliding through with my tiny bottles like I'd cracked the code of the universe. Small is smart, my friends. Next, pouches are the superheroes of travel organization. Use them to separate tech gear, snacks, travel documents, and toiletries. This way, everything has its place, and you're not rummaging around like you're looking for spare change in a bottomless pit. On one memorable flight, the person next to me was digging through their bag with the desperation of someone trying to find a lost winning lottery ticket. Meanwhile, I just reached into my neatly labeled pouch, grabbed my earbuds, and settled in for my movie. If you don't want to become the bag digger, pouches are your answer. Save yourself from the last-minute panic of shifting items at the check-in counter by weighing your bag at home. A handheld luggage scale will do the trick, and trust me, it'll spare you the embarrassment of trying to balance a hairdryer on top of your carry-on like a game of Will It Close. There was once a couple in front of me at check-in who were swapping items between their bags while muttering, "This should be fine," like a mantra. It wasn't fine. They ended up with socks in their pockets and a hairbrush sticking out of a sleeve. Weigh your bag beforehand, and you'll stroll through that check-in line like the pro you are. Need a bit more space? Your coat isn't just for staying warm. Pick one with deep pockets to sneak in a few extra essentials like a book, scarf, or that emergency chocolate stash. On a particularly packed holiday flight, I wore a coat with so many items stuffed in the pockets that I half expected to be accused of trying to smuggle a mini fridge. But when my seatmate asked if I had an extra snack, and I pulled one out like Mary Poppins, the look on their face was priceless. Remember, a good coat with deep pockets is worth its weight in gold, or snacks. Master these tips, and you'll glide through your next holiday trip with all the confidence of a first-class traveler, even in economy. And now, as promised, here's the ultimate hack for avoiding baggage fees. Travel with a lightweight packable duffel. It fits into your main bag and unfolds when you need extra space on the return trip. It's like having a secret weapon for those inevitable holiday shopping sprees. And that's how you travel like a boss this holiday season. 10 tips to make your airport experience smoother and lighter. If you enjoyed these stories and tips, don't forget to like the video and drop your funniest travel mishap in the comments. And hey, subscribe for more travel and financial freedom hacks. Until next time, travel smart, earn more, live free.